So let's go over Mike Pence's maskless visit to the Mayo Clinic. Let me show you a little clip of him in the Mayo Clinic. Everyone around him has a mask on. He's the only one that thinks it's cool not to wear a mask, even though the clinic has specific rules in place that when you come in, you have to wear a mask. He thinks he's above the rules, or I don't know, but here he is.
This started and got approved with the FDA with Mayo in 2 weeks instead of the usual 8, many months.
Even faster than that, Dr. March from FDA sent us a protocol on March 30th. I worked closely with Dr.
Pretty impressive. Right.
There he is. Everyone in the room has a mask on. He doesn't have a mask on. This is what happens when you have a anti-scientific lunatic in the White House. This either has, it's two things. It could be one or the other. It could be both playing at the same time. It's hubris and thinking that he's above the rules and he's above everyone else and he doesn't need to wear a mask. I'm not sure. It could be that. It's also the fact that he's deeply religious and like deeply Christian, and maybe he thinks like he's protected by God from coronavirus. Like even if he gets it, he's okay. He'll come through because he has, the protection of the divine Jesus Christ or something. Could be both. Could be either or. Could just be stupidity. Who knows? I mean, you can't be that dumb though, right? If everyone in the clinic has a mask on and that's the rules, it's an awful look. It makes him look everything I just said. It also makes him look like he's above the rules, like he doesn't have to be constrained by the same rules as the plebs and he can do what he wants. And then it's just the added fact that it's just not smart. Like perhaps you could catch something if you don't have a mask on and you're walking around a clinic. Like this is just, it's some dumb level order of thinking, but I'm not sure how high the level is. And I mean, I used to think, and I still do think, that Pence is smarter than Trump, but man, through this coronavirus and hearing him speak more and seeing him out and about more has really shown me that he's, what the hell goes through this man's mind certain times. This is either, like I said, very high and mighty of him, or it's something that lends itself to his deeply Christian, idiotic, deluded roots that allows him to go walk around the Mayo Clinic without a mask on during this pandemic. It's really, really not sending a good message either. It just sends an awful message to people watching and people around the country, especially to Trump supporters who, are downplaying the virus or saying that it's some sort of conspiracy, or protesting and want to get back to work and whatnot. It's funny, actually. Speaking of those protests and getting back to work, these are the same people who were saying it's tyranny. It's tyranny, right? That they can't go back to work and they're being told to stay home. And they want to be free to go back to work. They think that is tyranny. But if the government opens things back up and you're forced back into work to potentially then catch or spread a disease that's going to kill people, that is freedom?